That's Gelman's family you just saw there. And we're about to meet the last member of it. And meet the family we for Kelly. So anyway, we had a little fun with Kelly earlier this week. We set up a special interview for her. Before we take a look at what happened, let's meet the special guest who we talked to about the Academy Awards. Here's Mr. Doubletalk himself, Durwood Fincher.
You guys are so bad.
They made me do that. He made me do that.
Well, we didn't tell Kelly exactly what the situation was here, but this guy is absolutely superb at Doubletalk, and poor Kelly was meeting him for the first time on the air in this taped interview.
And they told me he was a movie expert, an Academy Awards expert.
And I am.
So what did you have to do?
Well, first of all, let me just say she was a great sport, and you deserve an Academy Award for you. The look on her face was like, I think he's drunk.
I thought you were insane. I really
The jury's
did.
still out on that.
All right. Well, let's take a look at the tape, and we'll show you what happened.
Watch her expression.
All right, Academy Award time, and we decided to go to the source to find out who's going to walk away with the Oscar this Sunday night. And here he is from Big Scoop. Here's D. Fincher, our Academy Award Oscar expert. How do you do? How do you do, D? Good to see you.
How are you? Good to see you.
He's been covering the Oscars for a long, long time, very influential out in Hollywood, knows everybody, and is here to make his annual picks.
Well, I tell you what, let's start from the beginning, and that is, but first of all, have y'all seen a lot of the movies? I mean,
I've seen a few of them.
I haven't seen any.
But she's heard a lot about them.
But I've heard a lot about them, yes.
well, I think a lot of people out there would agree that romantic, what we have in that might be something we see held a close second. Outside of that, I think there's going to be a tremendous amount of trepidation in that, of course, with Tom Hanks being possibly the #3 category that have never occurred. I personally don't think that there's going to be a trend that we have in that, of course, all the way through. What about you? I mean, you haven't seen it, but...
No, but I tell you what, let's get specific now, and let's start with, like, the Best Actress category.
All right.
Yeah.
Many people think that it's a shoe-in with...
Julia Roberts.
Julia Roberts.
Yes.
I don't know if you like it, what we have, and that might be something to care that, of course, would be seen. That in itself, I think, will be, I don't know, well, it's just a gut feeling.
Right. Did you say that you think she's going to win?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was sitting there thinking to myself, what?
He has a gut feeling about something.
Right, and it's Julia Roberts, maybe? Going to be Joan Allen, Juliette Binoche, Ellen Burstyn, and Laura Linney. These are all fine actresses.
They all are in that, of course, with it to what we've seen, and I would imagine it's into that, of course, what we've seen in that. Any thoughts on you? Just, again, gut reaction.
Yeah.
Gut reaction for me?
What do you think? You haven't seen any of
my
them?
husband says that he liked Ellen Burstyn in Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah.
So that's what I'll...
Ellen got a chance?
Ellen is in the direction that it what? I don't know if that is going to be in itself contended that what we see, but I would imagine that will be she's act, but I guess you, Kelly, not having seen any.
Right.
And you admit that.
Yes, I admit that.
Then you could be objective, right? I mean...
Absolutely.
So the final decision here is, the final pick would be...
Oh, you're talking to me.
Yes.
Sorry. I get so wrapped up in thinking what we have.
Just give us your final decision on Best Actor.
Well, we will all know, of course, Sunday night. But I would imagine that one of the things that we've seen in Canada that might be something we see even more so with all the picks. So I'm gonna kind of hold that one close to the vest.
Oh, okay. All right, fine. If you're not ready, you're not ready. We understand.
Let me ask you a question.
I'm ready. I just didn't know I was there.
Yes. How accurate are you when it comes to your picks?
Well, I will say this. I was in Florida, and we discovered there that 3 out of 4 people make up about 75% of the population.
Okay.
But, Kelly, I would like to ask you just if you're on the read. Might make something to what we have in that, too. I don't want to be putting you on the spot, but I mean, I do this for a living.
Man's asking you a question.
I realize that.
Well, give him an answer.
I'm gonna make a prediction. I'm gonna say I'd like to see I don't know, Gladiator win.
I like traffic.
Again, I haven't seen them, so I'm just saying Gladiator because we have that on DVD.
And it's easy to pronounce.
You're the one who has the inside track. Tell us who's going to win, please.
I have no idea.
You know, of course, ladies and gentlemen, this is Dee Fincher. Durwood Fincher is a double talk expert.
Let's give her a hand. Wasn't she wonderful?
We did a little joke on Kelly here.
I made no sense. Hey, I think she gets the Oscar for that.
Yeah. About a nice hand for Durwood Fincher.
I'm so sorry. I thought you were crazy.
We'll be right back in a moment. It did open big, and now, of course, down. All right. Were you really surprised?
I had no idea at all. I thought he was a movie expert. I thought you were a movie expert. That's what they told me.
Do you have any advice for her in the last few seconds we have?
No, I mean, I guess really with what we have in this industry. But I came, with that, the notion it might be something that he can do. I personally think to do what we have in that, what you've seen so far is what you get.